You've made it through prepping, pricing, photos, and going live. And now the exciting part begins. Offers. For most sellers, this moment is a mix of excitement and nerves. Do you take the first offer? Wait. Counter. How do you know what's actually a good offer? Today we're breaking down what happens when offers roll in, how to compare them, and how to choose confidently, not blindly. Now, most sellers flip straight to the number on page 1. And yes, price matters, but the highest offer isn't always the strongest offer. Sometimes the winning offer is the one that's more secure, cleaner, and aligned with your move-out timeline. So how do you spot that difference? Well, you don't start with the price. You start with the strength behind it, because a great number means nothing if the buyer can't actually close. So before we even talk price, we look at something more important. Can this buyer really perform? Here's what I look for immediately. Verified lender pre-approval, not a quick online pre-qual. Proof of funds for the cash offers, recent bank statement or investment statement. And here's a pro move most sellers never hear about. I don't just read the pre-approval. I call the lender to confirm it's legitimate. The credit was pulled, docs reviewed, and the buyer is truly qualified. This is where deals stay together or fall apart. Any agent can get excited about a big number. A skilled listing agent verifies the buyer and then evaluates the offer. Once we know the buyer is truly qualified and able to perform, we look at the other offer details. Purchase price, your starting point, but not the whole story. Earnest money deposit, the buyer's skin in the game. Higher equals stronger commitment. Offer expiration, acceptance deadline. Every offer has a timeline. Miss it and you could lose the deal. Closing date and possession. Does their timeline match yours? Will you need time to move or buy your next home? Financing type, cash, conventional, FHA, VA. Each moves differently and has different requirements. Financing contingency. How long does the buyer have to secure financing? This is their out if their loan fails. Inspection contingency. How many days do they have to inspect? Other contingencies, sale of home, HOA and condo approval, or special conditions. Appraisal contingency. Seller concessions. Are they asking for you to cover any closing costs or credits? Buyer's agent compensation. The buyer will ask for you to pay for the buyer's agent compensation. You can agree, counter, or decline. It's negotiable. A strong offer isn't just about price. It's about certainty, timing, and clean terms. Before we talk negotiation, there's a strategic piece a lot of sellers don't know about. Let's talk about advanced offer strategy, because the best offers today don't just throw out a number. They come with strategy behind them. Escalation clause. This is when a buyer says, I'll beat any competing offer up to a certain price. Example, offers at $500,000. They will escalate up to $515,000 if any offer comes in higher. It's a competitive move, but here's the key. An escalation clause does not guarantee the home will appraise at that higher price. Now the appraisal cap coverage, this is a separate strategy. It means the buyer agrees to bring extra cash if the appraisal comes in lower than the contract price. So instead of the deal falling apart, they cover the difference. Can both be used together? Why, yes, they can. A buyer can use both. Escalation pushes the price higher against competition, and the appraisal gap covers helps protect the deal if the appraised value does not match the offer. But they don't always come paired. And understanding the difference helps you evaluate offers with confidence. That's why looking beyond the price matters, because smart buyers bring strategy, not just a number. Great. Now that you understand price and terms, let's talk timing, because an amazing offer doesn't mean much if you let it expire. Every offer has an expiration. Your realtor should help you avoid letting strong offers expire. Use deadlines strategically when multiple offers hit, and communicate professionally with all parties. Every buyer and agent deserves a response, even if it's a polite decline. And remember, the offer you receive is usually just round one. Most deals are won or lost in the negotiation stage. Once you receive your offer, you have 3 options to accept, counter the price, timing, terms, or decline. And here's a big mind shift. A good negotiation isn't about winning. It's about creating an agreement that actually closes. Sometimes the strongest move isn't countering. It's accepting a solid, clean offer before a motivated buyer walks away. And of course, not every offer is a good offer. Some look good on paper until you look closer. A high price doesn't equal a strong offer. Be cautious if you see low earnest money. They should at least be 1% of the purchase price. Weak pre-approval or no proof of funds. Many contingencies, they're outs. Unusual demands. And a price way above market that has no appraisal support. Your realtor helps protect you here, but knowing these yourself gives you confidence. Now, if you're fortunate enough to get multiple offers, amazing. This is where strategy really kicks in. Your realtor should create a side-by-side comparison of the price, cash or loan type, inspection terms, deposit amount, contingencies, and closing dates. And sometimes we call for a highest and best from all buyers. Or sometimes we negotiate privately with the strongest one. Every situation is strategic, not one size fits all. And if you're selling and buying at the same time, then choosing the right offer is also about your next move, not just this one. This is where contingencies matter. Sometimes it's not about price, it's about timing. We might lean towards an offer that gives you a rent back, so you can stay in your home while you close on your new place. Or we'll align the closing date with your purchase timeline. If your new home is contingent on the sale of your current home, I'll negotiate terms to protect both sides, so you'll never feel rushed or left without options. One more smart move many sellers don't realize they can use. Even after accepting a great offer, your realtor can secure a backup offer. Why? Because sometimes buyers get cold feet, financing shifts, or inspections fall apart. A backup offer keeps your momentum, your price, protected. It also keeps the first buyer motivated to perform, because they know someone is waiting in line. And here's the best part. If your first buyer cancels, that backup offer can slide right into place without your home going back onto the MLS. A truly prepared seller isn't left scrambling or going back into the market. At the end of the day, the right offer is the one that aligns with your timeline, feels secure and financially strong, minimizes surprises, and has the highest chance of closing. Price matters, but certainty, clarity, and timing matter just as much. Receiving offers is exciting, but choosing correctly is strategic. Remember, the highest number isn't always the best deal. Terms matter, and you can negotiate. The goal isn't just under contract, it's successfully closed. In the next video, video 13, we'll walk through what happens after you accept an offer. Inspections, appraisal, the loan process, and repair requests. You're almost to the finish line, and I've got you every step of the way.